Okay, we're just going to review some of the main things we need to know about the vertex form of a parabola. So it has the equation y equals a, which is the step number, and x is always in your equation minus h, which is a number that has to do with the vertex, squared, which makes it a parabola, plus k. All right? So, everybody, either on paper or your whiteboard, I'm going to write out an equation and you're going to tell me the vertex and the step pattern. We do this for a little while until everyone feels confident with it. So you want to look at that and right in front of be able to tell me what the vertex is and the step pattern is. Vertex and step pattern. It involves writing pattern, either on your whiteboard or paper.
I'm just thinking of it.
The step pattern? Both, yeah.
-4, -7, and then down 1.
Okay, so vertex is -4, -7. Now, how do we get that again? So we're following along. We'll ignore a for now. Then we have our bracket, x, minus, not a minus. Okay? If there's not a minus there, the only way that plus got there is because it was minus -4. Okay? So that is why this is negative, oops, undo that. That is why this is -4 and not +4, because it's based off of this equation. Okay? And then the k value of the vertex, or the y-coordinate of the vertex, stays the same. So it's -7. So there's my vertex. Who knows my step pattern? Is it up or down? Who can tell me that? Daniel. Down because of the negative out front. A is out front. And what are the steps? 0.5, 1.5, 2.5, and that's because of the step pattern is down because it's -1 times a, where a value is a half. 1 times a half is a half. 3 times a, 3 times a half is 1.5. 5 times a, 5 times a half is 2.5. Okay, you're going to try another one. Vertex, step pattern. Vertex, step pattern. Vertex, step pattern. Up to 610. Okay, so the step pattern is up to 610. Do we agree with that? Okay. What do we think our vertex is? Parker? 5 and 0. Okay, so watch again. We have the bracket. We have the x. We have the minus sign. So h is what comes next. H is 5. Okay? So it's the opposite sign of what you see in the brackets if you want to tell yourself a little trick. Okay, the opposite sign of what you see in the brackets, and the k is the same sign. And there's no number there, so it's a 0. Clear? And go on to our next one. Vertex and step pattern.
wouldn't be down and then times the original equation by 5?
So the step is down. Does everyone agree it's down?
Yeah.
Okay. And then 1 times 5 is? 3 times 5 is? 5 times 5 is? 25. So I'm just following this. A is 5, 1 times 5 is 5, 3 times 5 is 15, 5 times 5 is 25. Okay? What about the vertex? 0, 30. Okay, so I'd be looking at it, looking for that bracket. If there's no bracket, that must mean there's an x minus 0, because x minus 0 is just x, which means the x coordinate is 0. The y coordinate stays the same, so it's positive 30. Okay? Another one. Vertex step pattern. Okay, anyone think they know the vertex? -5, -9. Hands up if you got -5, -9. Okay, we're getting it. Who thinks they know the step pattern? Nate.
Up 3, 9, 15.
Good. So up because it was positive. 1 times 3, 3 times 3, 5 times 3. Okay, one more. Vertex and step pattern. Regan.
The vertex, I think, is -6, -6.
Yes. How many people thought it was -6, -7? Good. So that rule, opposite sign for X, same sign for Y. Working for some people, good. So what do we think the step pattern is? Caleb.
0.5, 1.5.
Up or down?
Down.
Down, good, because of the negative. 0.5, which is 1 times a half. 1.5, which is 3 times a half. And 2.5, which is 5 times a half. Awesome. Okay, now I'm going to change it to where I give you A, H, and K, and you tell me the equation. So A is 2, H is -4, K is 1. What would the equation be? A is 2, H is -4, K is 1. I'll think you about wait for a second. Yep. Okay, so remember that we're basing it off this A, H, and K. So Karen, what do you think it is?
Y.
Yep. Yes. Yep. Good. Okay, so why is it +4, Candace? Right, because if I was following this, I would have done x minus -4, and minus negative makes it plus. Everybody good there? Yep. Understand why everything is where it is? Okay, well, I'm going to give you the assignment out now. It's your choice whether you want to do some more practice first or not. It's based on the 2 lessons today. Oh wait, I should stop the recording.